again, another hero has fallen from grace on the face of the internet. This time it goes by the name of Dr. Disrespect. And oh boy, he did something very disrespectful. I didn't actually want to make this video until he released an apology video, like not from a tweet or something, but I wanted to actually want him to make a video right in front of his, do the classic YouTube apology side, and that's it, and then I'm gonna react to it. But it seems like there's not going to happen in any other day, so I'm just gonna talk about it before the trend comes out. If there's anything I love doing in this YouTube video, is that making that your heroes may not look what they need to seem, because we don't know what's behind the mask of all of us. Maybe there's something crazy going on in our minds. And because we don't know that, we sometimes get disappointed when one of our favorite people turns out to be an absolute horrible person. So that you all probably know who Dr. Disrespect is. So he's that one awesome gamer who has some kind of red vest, red glasses, weird mustache, and freaky hair. He looks like a cool dude, and he's one of the best gamers ever. Even Twitch partnership with Dr. Disrespect, because how good he is and all this commentary and how noticed he is in the world of the internet streaming. He's like a Stan Lee cameo. Every time you see him, it's like, I know that guy. He's the guy from that Twitch channel. And sometimes, yeah, he did make fun of a few people, and sometimes when he plays with a kid, he disrespects him. Hence the name, Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, I kind of admit it was a kind of a cool name. I wish I could thought of something like that, but anyways, yeah, he's somewhat of a streamer. That's pretty good, I guess. But all changes after he literally got out of Twitch. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows how or when. Well, a lot of people know when. It's been like 2 years, a month, or whatever. People still don't know what's going on and why is he's missing. Until now, a former Twitch employee has stated a tweet because it's a good thing I actually not show you the tweet, because there's a word there that I'm not gonna tell you. But it's from Cody Connors, and here's what it says. He got banned because he got blah, 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 what I meant to say minor, and this exiting Twitch whispers product. He was trying to meet her up at a TwitchCon, and the powers that you could read plain text. Case closed, gang. Now this sudden tweet seems pretty scary because this was all in the sudden, and Cody Connors was something like, hey, what? Dr. Disrespect will never do anything like this. I love him. He's the greatest. Well, I have to say this. Sorry, champ, for what you're about to see. But to be honest, I didn't actually saw this was going to happen, but it's about to happen to anyone because it's pretty obvious. Well, every time a successful YouTuber becomes successful, at some point you either quit like all the great YouTubers here, or become an absolute creep in the internet. Right, so Dr. Disrespect is being one of them, and then the other person I will not talk about. Wait, hold on a sec. Before we actually go into the deeper hole here of Dr. Disrespect, I need to notice that Dr. Disrespect was nowhere to be found in Twitch. He was absent for like a bunch of time, for a really long time until this came out. And there were some tweets that he actually talked about. I won't show you the tweets because it will. I don't think I should do it because you guys deserve greater than this, and I won't be showing it anyways. Also, I'm bad at editing, and I can't just keep showing my camera in here and show you just a blob. But I'll simple it down for you. So if you go to look at Dr. Disrespect tweets, he says that, it's true, I have been texting this blah 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 through the Twitch chat box, and then like the private chat box on Twitch, and he did said he admitted this. He didn't quote the word minor. But if you actually know about how Twitter works, you can actually watch the edited out text that you tweet last time. So it's clearly that Dr. Disrespect was trying to tweet the word minor. And yeah, that's a big mistake, dude. You were going to text that anyways. First, to make a tweet, you are going to use your entire brain what you want to say. Twitter is one of the most disgusting places in the entire planet. It's the cesspool of the internet. The second amount is probably Instagram comments. Top 2 places you shouldn't go. Top 3 places you shouldn't go, probably. Instagram, Twitch, Instagram comments, Twitter, or X, as some people called, and the electrical room in Among Us. If you go to these three sites, you will either fume, get angry, depressed, lose brain cells, might want to shoot yourself. These apps are just horrible. Now, for Dr. Disrespect Trees, this is pretty obviously trying to cope with this, and then he says like, I didn't do anything wrong. I admit it. I did something wrong. I did start texting this minor, but we didn't try to meet. Although there are tweets or some of it that he did admit it. I don't know what's the point of him making the tweet. I don't know why he become silent and start his YouTube apology video already. Because right now he's in some pretty hot water right now, since all of his fans are starting to confuse him if he should be a hero or we should not defend him at all. Because there's no defending a guy who's a predator. Okay, we're not defending that. If you're defending that, I need to know who you are, what you do every day, because you're kind of sus, dude. So first of all, I want to say this, the first thing before I actually want to make this video. I'm not a big Dr. Disrespect fan. I only watch a few of his videos, and I can say he's a pretty top-notch gamer and a Twitch streamer. I can see why Twitch, made a partnership with him. He's not that bad, actually. He's really awesome. I understand why he's a pro, but I don't know why he came to this low. Which also makes me think that why are some people are getting to minors? All these famous YouTubers probably all know the memes of the Dream SMP are in the minors or something, and another person are in the minors, and then Dr. Disrespect, which makes me think of towards a conspiracy theory of why this is happening, an epidemic that all these famous people are like into minors. Kanye, whoever it is, it just got me thinking. If this is happening all of a sudden all at once, there's got to be some sort of, you got to tie the knots into something. The lines are in there. But maybe that's some sort of my speculation. There's nothing to say about it. Maybe there's just, people are messed up in the brains, and for all my viewers out there, you should not be messed up in the brain out there. I'm watching you. You're gonna need this to talk to. This is also another thing why I don't have Twitter, but I still read Instagram comments. I'm trying not to read Instagram comments because they just are awful looking. That makes you lose hope in humanity to think that racism could ever be solved. Just don't go there, or even go to Twitter though. If I'm lucky that I don't have a Twitter account at all, I should be praying that I don't have a Twitter, or that I decided to have a Twitter at all. But not all things on Twitter are bad, but it's just mostly bad. You can't look at that. But yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say. I don't know anything more about Dr. Disrespect after his tweet. Yes, this is a vile thing that Dr. Disrespect did. Obviously, no one should do this. No kids should do it. No adults should do this after all. I hope I won't be doing this. Obviously, what the hell am I saying, man? Of course I'm not going to do that at all. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm glad I don't have Twitter this, so I don't be so stupid about it. And people for defending this is pretty crazy. See ya.